Hello, everyone. Welcome to Qrew Highlights, where we will highlight an individual crew within our Qrews program. I am honored to have Caroline Stuart-Freas with me here today. What's up, Caroline? How are you doing?
Hi, Ben. Doing well, doing well.
Why don't we start off by you telling everybody a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am a senior customer success manager on the customer success at scale team, which is the team that creates programs for our Quickbase customers to help make sure our customers are getting the most use out of Quickbase and are seeing value out of the tool. And I help to run the customer network Qrews here at Quickbase. So very excited to talk about the customer network Qrews with you.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about the crew that you're here to highlight here today.
Yes, so I'm here to talk about the Pipelines Customer Network Qrew, which is a group that is dedicated to discussing pipelines, which is a part of the Quickbase product set that allows for customers to create connections and build automations within the tool and really, so they can be more effective in the use of Quickbase. There's a lot that can be done within pipelines. It's a more advanced part of the tool, and so there's a lot that can be discussed. And also for new pipelines builders, they love to get advice from some more experienced builders as well.
So what was the most recent meetup like? Give us a couple highlights.
Yes. So our most recent meeting was actually yesterday on May 23rd. This group actually meets on a monthly basis, the fourth Tuesday of the month at 12 p.m. Eastern. And I am an American living in the UK, so one of the first things that happened in the meeting was I promised the members a live tasting of Marmite, which is a British specialty similar to the Australian Vegemite, which is a yeast extract with a very, very strong taste. So anyone that tuned in early, they got to see that live tasting. But then, so we had a jam-packed meeting. We had both the product team present, and then we had a customer present a use case of a template that they've built. So in the product presentation, there was a lot of excitement around the new pipelines builder, the new pipelines designer, which these group members are very, very excited to get their hands on. I was asking in the meeting what people are the most excited about with this new pipelines designer. A lot of people said all of it and how soon can I access it. But the most common answer is the ability to insert new steps and to reorder steps, because right now there's a limitation within pipelines where if you want to insert a new step, you have to start again from scratch. So this new product update is really going to help save a lot of time for builders. So the new pipelines designer is now available in private beta, and every single person that was in the meeting was signing up to join the private beta. There was a lot of excitement.
Yeah, trying to, if you're like step A all the way through step Z, and if you replace step Z, and then it's like a house of cards, I can understand how our customers would want a better experience in that.
Yeah, so. And the beauty of this group is that they have been a part of this journey over several months. They first got a preview of this back in November of 2022 and provided a lot of feedback to the product team around improvements they would like to see. And now here we are like 6 months later, and that feedback is actually going into the product. It's pretty amazing.
So do you regularly have members of the product team join in? Because that's pretty cool.
Yes, yeah, we have the product team. They join every meeting. Some months their content is, takes up more of the meeting. Other months it's just a quick product update. It just really depends on where we are in the product planning cycle. Sometimes the product team wants to get feedback from the customers as they're building new, improvements and functionality. and they also get sneak peeks and they get to sign up for the private beta. Any customers can join this. Any customers can sign up for private beta, but it feels like it's a special.
So do customers have an opportunity to like share with each other? Like, is there a lot of like collaboration happening? Like people want to be able to like tap into how others are using the product and bring it into their own realm?
Absolutely. So the customer presentation that we had yesterday was someone from a large healthcare organization, and he shared a pipelines template that he created to help when he gets new requests from the business, or when there's new pipelines builders who are learning pipelines, which sometimes can be a little bit more advanced. So what he created was a template of anytime you want to add, create, or edit something within pipelines, within Quickbase, we can build this pipeline together. And so it's sort of a shell of a pipeline. It doesn't connect to any tables. It doesn't reference any fields, but it's got the steps laid out. And then what he does is he exports that pipeline in his area, and then he signs in as the new user, imports it, and then walks them through and onboards them and shows them, okay, this is the pipeline we're going to build together. And I love that example because it helps to save him time. It brings in user adoption and getting more people using Quickbase and understanding Quickbase. But the result of that conversation within the meeting yesterday was everyone loved the idea of creating these templates and the idea of maybe creating other templates that are then shared within the group. There was the idea of expanding an exchange so that it covers pipelines, and the ability to share the YAML, which is the ability to export the code, yet another markup language is what YAML stands for, and to export a pipeline and then import it. So there was even a discussion of, hey, we saw this other pipeline in there. Can you talk more about the Smart Sheets pipeline you created, and can you share the YAML? And so there's a big appetite for our customers to share and to help each other succeed.
Sounds like it. So when's the next meeting? Yes,
the next meeting is next month, the fourth Tuesday of the month. So it's June 27th at 12 p.m. Eastern. And the registration pages are prominently featured on the Quickbase events website. And when you register, you can register for one meeting, you can register for all of them. Once you register, you'll also receive the updates from me once we've finalized the agenda and the speakers. One thing I always say in these meetings is, even though sometimes the content feels more advanced and it's more like developers talking, this group is open to everyone, even people that are new to Quickbase pipelines. And the purpose is to help new people start to understand what is possible to do within Quickbase and within pipelines. So definitely register and join, and we would love to have new people.
Awesome.
And you can potentially see me taste a new British food. Some of the things discussed yesterday were bangers and mash and jellied eel. I live in East London, where jellied eel is a thing. I can actually get it a block away from my house. So I don't know how brave I'm feeling, though, for jellied eel.
You might have started a trend that you might not want to have to continue. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you, Caroline, for highlighting the Pipelines Customer Network Qrew. Sounds like there's a ton of value that everyone's getting out of this. You heard the instructions from Caroline. Go to the events page, register for the next event, and dive in and start learning more pipelines with this Qrew. Thanks, Caroline.
Thanks, Ben. Bye.